In this video, we're looking at the if-then loop. Now, the if-then loops live with the other loops in the control section and behave in a similar way. But instead of being a repeat, so whatever's inside the jaws of the block is repeated, I have to meet a condition first. So basically what I'm saying is if something happens, then whatever's inside will happen. So let's put something inside to happen. I want him to say hello for 2 seconds. So if a something happens, then ScratchCat will say hello for 2 seconds. So looking at the size of the condition there, it's a funny shaped block and it matches up to the sensing and the operation blocks. Now, if I go in sensing, I've got touching colour. So if ScratchCat touches a certain colour, he'll say hello. That could be really useful with the colourful background. But for now, I'm going to take the mouse pointer one. If I have multiple sprites, I can select different sprites there. But for now, I'm just going to stick with mouse pointer. So this code now reads, if ScratchCat touches the mouse pointer, then he'll say hello. Obviously, he's not doing anything at the moment because it's not a live code. I haven't got an event there to start it off. So I'm going to go to controls, go to events, and I'm going to put a green flag at the top of it. Now, this code is a common error. It won't work yet because if you read through it carefully, when green flag is clicked, and if touching mouse pointer. So I need to be touching the mouse pointer against ScratchCat and clicking green flag at the same time. It's not possible, so I'm going to have to do something about that one. I could pick another event, but a more accurate and useful use of code would be go into my control and pick a forever loop. So I put a forever loop there, and then if I drag this inside the jaws of the forever loop, that means after I've clicked the green flag, forever, if I touch the mouse pointer against ScratchCat, he should say hello for 2 seconds. So let's just test that out. I've clicked it green, it's gone live, it's staying live because of the forever loop, it's not just clicked on for a second. And then if I bring the mouse pointer over, ScratchCat says hello. Now he'll continue to say hello when I move the mouse pointer away because it's timed for 2 seconds. Another option of way I could do this is if I take that out, I probably should turn my code off first, I could change his looks so that he goes into his next costume while I'm touching. Now, ScratchCat's got by default 2 costumes. He's got a running one and a standing one, so flicking between the two really quickly when I click the green flag, and if I touch him with the mouse pointer, he'll start flicking between the costumes as long as I touch him. So I can see, there we go, he's flicking between his costumes really quickly, makes him look like he's running. If I pull that away, he stops because I'm no longer touching. So that is the if-then loop. They're really powerful and start adding lots of different things to your control of your sprite or your program. They do need to live inside a forever loop to be working at their best. There is another option as well, so I'm just going to park that one down at the bottom for now, because I can also use an if-then-else loop. Now this behaves exactly the same. What will happen is I can put my if touching mouse pointer, go to next costume. So according to this loop, if he touches the mouse pointer, he'll change to his next costume and keep doing that and keep doing that. However, if that condition is not met, he'll do another behavior. So rather than just standing there inert waiting for action, I could have him doing something, but then he'll react if I do this condition. So I'm going to put that block in there. Instead of saying hello, I'm going to say touch me. So now, if I touch him with a mouse pointer, he'll change to his next costume. Otherwise, he'll just be saying touch me. So let's try this one. In fact, that won't work because it's got 2 seconds on it. So I need to think about this one. I might just put touch me. I'll bring that across here, put it inside my forever loop, get rid of these bits I don't need. So I'll click the green flag to make my code line. He's saying touch me. However, when I touch him, he starts running. If I move the mouse off, he doesn't. And that is how to use if and then loops and if then else loops. Remember, the key thing is they must live inside a forever loop, and you can stack as many of them as you want inside a forever loop, so we could have loads and loads of different conditions available, so different outcomes cause different effects. They are really powerful and really can take coding to the next level because you can build lots and lots of commands into a single stack.